jump. Climb out on the roof, just jump, motherfucker, you a lazy little shit. Why not jump and just fucking quit? It's your own fault, boy, you never did enough. And now you're gonna pay for the fucking shit you say. Victim blaming, mental shaming, always bitching cause I'm gaming. But this shit now I'm proclaiming, and I'm aiming for the house of lies that you built on the hill of the dagger that you staggered my ass with. Now you haggard, I'm so aggroed, call your fucking son a faggot. Why so ragged, you a maggot? See $1 and just grab it from the mouth of the starving reprobate. So much hate, bitch, I needed an escape from the rape of my sanity. Humanity is drained from my motherfucking corpse as I hit the fucking dirt. All the fucking hurt and the shit I can't recall dies with me. All the shame and the failure, I'm a terror. Fuck my mirror, time to fix this fucking error. Yeah, I'm the bearer of this shit, and I wear it on my wrist. Now it's time to cut it out and just grow the fuck up. In my mirror, it's a vision that I see of myself. Damn, I'm looking like my father, so why even bother? I'll die for my mother, so I'll never treat another the way that he fucked her. I'll break this damn cycle and jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker, just jump. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker. When there's evil in my heart and there's Satan in my veins, I'm insane. Best get stitches in my brain or a cane, cause I can't fucking stand on my own 2 feet. Defeat is my only fucking path. I'ma retreat, can't rest until my brain hits the concrete. Fuck you, I'm just tired of this deceit and these lies that you fucking spew, and the shit you put me through, and the shit you fucking do. But sometimes I just wonder if the shit you say is true. I'm just so damn rude and irresponsible to boot, and I'm the fucking reason mama's gotten her wrists up. And I just sleep too much, play too much, got some shit to say too much. Never clean my cage, I must. Such a fuss, boy don't cuss. I'ma fucking take your trust, give to God and make it rust. Time to bust, mustn't lust, gotta leave you in the dust. Live a life that's unjust, into hell you will be thrust. Satan is your just reward, you don't get a fucking sword. All of time you won't be bored, only flames, just rest assured. When my warnings you've ignored, you'll be punished by the Lord. Cast aside you are abhorred, grace will never be restored. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker, just jump. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker, just jump. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker, just jump. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 jump.
Hey yo, what up everybody? What the fuck is what the fuck are y'all how the fuck are y'all? What? I can't speak tonight, guys. I'm sorry. I should fuck this stream. Never mind. Never mind, guys. I'm not there. What up, yo? Welcome. Hear ye, hear ye. Can anybody hear me? No one. No one's talking to me. Where the fuck are y'all, yo? The chat's dead. Oh, no, it's not. This chat is alive. What the fuck? The fuck am I? Okay. I need to start paying better attention. I apologize for accusing you guys of not responding. Shh, I'm in bed. Okay, well, enjoy being in bed, yo. I'll try to be I don't know how quiet I can be. I think if I'm too loud, you just have to, like, turn me down. But hells yeah. So let's see where, let's get Hyan in here. I need to get Hyan because, I can't talk about this. I wouldn't have known about this without Hyan. And, now here's the thing. You need a producer. I'm my own producer, yo. I'm my own fucking producer. Oh shit, I'm dead. What? Mango's dead? Who the fuck killed Mango? How dare you? Don't kill Mango. Mango's a sweetie. We love Mango. Okay. I like being my own producer, yo. I like running my own shit. It can be annoying sometimes, but at least I have full fucking control. Full control, yo. I'll be honest, I actually do kind of have an easier time when I'm on a stream where someone else is running shit. I mean, that shit happens. But I mean, y'all don't even know. When I'm playing the music right before stream, I'm off smoking. I'm still in the garage smoking. And like I get here right as the song ends. That's why sometimes I'm not here on time. All the secrets, guys. All the secrets behind my channel are being revealed. I don't know how comfortable I feel about this. Okay. Okay, wait. I need to get Hyan. I'm too rejected. Oh shit, yo. Okay. No. Okay. So let's pull Hyan in here. I'm gonna go in Darké Live. That's what I'm gonna do. What the hell happened between Matt and TJ? I'm so late. You're actually not late. This just started. And nothing happened between Matt and TJ per se. Well, we're gonna look at the video. We're gonna look at the clip. Let's get Hyan in here. Oh wait, I need to be able to hear him. I can't hear you if you're speaking, Hyan. I can't stick around. Damn. Well, you work all night. That's the worst, yo. That's the worst. I hope you're doing good. Straight up. I'm rooting for you over there. I know it's a tough gig, yo. I know it's a tough fucking gig, but hells yeah. I know you'll make it through it. And yeah, I'm really excited. I know you've been busy, bro, but whenever you're ready to make that I finally, and this is actually news for everyone. I'm gonna let everyone know. I finally got my song Blocked by TJ Kirk. It's recorded, yo. Just waiting on Straight Up, and yeah, he's pretty busy, so he'll get to it when he gets to it, but it'll be dope. It's coming eventually. It's closer to being released now than it ever has been. Okay. That's the truth, yo. That's the fucking truth. So, don't be hating, y'all. Okay. Speaking of TJ... Oh, I can't hear it. Wait. Unmute. I don't know if he... Okay, wait. I don't know if I have my audio settings right. Let's make sure that we do. Let's take a look, because... Yes, they are. Hyan, speak. Speak. Hang on. We gotta... Oh. Voice meter was... Okay. Hyan, speak now.
I speak to you from beyond the grave.
Hell's yeah.
Oh, wee.
Hell yeah. Yo. TJ Kirk. Why that sound familiar? Well, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Evening all. What up, Mama Atheist? What up, Manda? How y'all doing? Yo, everyone needs to check out like Math Pig and Mama Atheist. Go subscribe to both those people. Those people are dope. And I'm gonna be streaming more with those guys because they're fucking awesome. They are the fucking best, yo. Okay, now let's get to this, guys, because look, here's the thing. When I read this, because Hyan basically was having a discussion about this in the Discord, and I saw it and I was like, okay, I think it's time, yo. I think it's time I address this, because I knew I was going to have to make this video / stream eventually. I knew I was going to have to talk about, because, okay, look, especially because I'm trying to like I'm running in more lefty circles these days. It's a fact, and I'm trying to make my community more lefty, and I also make no secret of the fact that I used to be quite a bit more right leaning, and I used to hold some opinions I'm not really proud of. Now, I never went full right-winger. In fact, I don't think I ever even crossed the center, okay? Now, I've never gone as far as some people, but I was pretty anti-SJW back in the day, and a lot of people were. And I think there's a lot of reason for a lot of people to be anti-SJW. But I want to I want to talk about this because it's clear that there's a certain opinion of TJ Kirk / the Amazing Atheist around, I think, more lefty circles, and I think what Matt Dillihunty says in this video kind of exemplifies it. Is that a word? I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, you're close to it. Yeah,
okay,
it is a pretty textbook example of arrogance, I'd say.
Arrogance. Oh, you're coming right out and calling Matt arrogant, yo. Okay.
Yeah, he is being arrogant on this.
He is a little bit.
And
we'll watch it for context.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess for context, while I pull this up, so Matt's streaming. Matt streams on Twitch. Okay. And by the way, let me preface this. Actually, first, I want to preface this by saying one thing, okay? Look, I really respect Matt Dillihunty, and I really respect TJ. Both of these people have been extremely useful and helpful to me in my journey through coming out of an extremely fundamentalist, far-right, authoritarian Christian conservative household and being completely like brainwashed and like so and that's the thing. A lot of people are brainwashed. A lot of people have a lot of different reasons for holding a lot of different horrible positions, and a lot of people go through different fucking journeys, different fucking experiences to come out of them. Okay, and both of these people have done a lot to help me learn how to think critically and how to question certain things, and both their approaches are valid. And I want to make this point because Matt Dillihunty has long said, and he says this about the hosts on the Atheist Experience, which is a show I love, and I enjoy it a lot. He says, like, look, everyone has different approaches, right? And it takes all kinds of different approaches, especially when, you're trying to do something like pull people away from religion. You're trying to like teach people how to think and reason and logic. Everyone has different ways of going through that journey. Everyone has different things that will cause them to examine these things, these beliefs that they have, and question them and come to different conclusions. And so it really bothers me that Matt Dillihunty has for a long time just dismissed TJ's approach, because I do think that the two of them probably agree on a lot more than they disagree on, and I'd actually like to see them have a conversation, because I think they could have a very productive conversation. But unfortunately, from the attitudes you're about to see here, I don't think that's ever going to happen. So let's take a look. You said it was 56 minutes in. Okay.
46 minutes in,
Oh,
he
46,
starts talking
yeah.
because
Sorry,
because somebody brings up TJ, and then that kind of continues on for about 10 minutes, and then he goes back to playing Binding of Isaac. So yeah. I was actually in the chat for this.
Okay.
I kind of caught it at the ass end, like about 53 minutes in.
Were you one of the people simping for TJ? Be honest.
Yeah, I was, and I want to give you a little insight before you really start. I did actually get some whispers from the person who was basically defending TJ first, and yeah, let's just say they're their opinion of it was elucidating, enlightening to say the least. I can probably bring them up a little bit here once you play this.
Okay.
So I'll let you.
Okay.
I gotta watch the screen. So.
Okay.
Lowercase t. Maybe it was supposed to be upside down. Maybe it's none of your fucking business.
Oh, he's talking about because someone was giving a host shit for wearing a cross. Like, why are you wearing it? Yeah, I agree. That's fucking dumb. If someone wants to wear a cross, who gives a fuck? Like,
I thought we settled this years ago when I did the show in drag. I guess I'm going to have to do the show in drag again. TJ is still an spokesperson for atheism and has been for years. The enemy of your enemy is your friend and all that. No, you're wrong. You're monumentally wrong. And because after I corrected you, when you came back just now, you didn't apologize for accusing me of doing something I didn't do. Instead, you jumped in to say TJ is still a spokesperson for atheism. He doesn't represent any atheist organization. He doesn't.
Okay, that's true. TJ doesn't represent any atheist organization, but I don't think it's wrong to say that he's a spokesperson for atheism in a way. I mean, like,
he's one of many.
He's
one of many.
He is one of, like, there's a lot of people that represent atheism in one way or another, and TJ, by very virtue of having his name, The Amazing Atheist, and having as many subscribers as he does, and being as prevalent in as many communities as he is, it's kind of undeniable that he at least was for a little bit. Okay, I'm sorry, Matt. I'm sorry if you're a little butthurt, but you know, you really shouldn't be, because you're more widely respected or accepted. I should say,
as a fucking
as a spokesperson for atheism.
Yeah.
Most people view Matt Dillihunty as the spokesperson for atheism, so it's really gatekeepy and really it is kind of arrogant for him to be like, nope, TJ's not a spokesperson. I mean, look, if you don't like TJ, you disagree with TJ, that's one thing. Like, you can say that, but there's no denying that he has fucking amassed a giant atheist audience, and he's probably he's made a lot of really, like, prominent atheist arguments that you know, like, have helped me and a lot of fucking people, you know? TJ has more subscribers than the Atheist Experience, if I'm not mistaken. Look, subscribers don't mean much.
I would cross-reference that, but at the same time, the amount of subscribers somebody has does not really mean that they're more or less relevant. It just means that more or less people listen to them. That's about it.
Well, no, it means more people click the subscribe button at one point or another. And look, TJ will be the first to tell you that he is not at, like, his peak right now. I mean, like, it's hard to be, but, like, the thing about Matt Dillihunty is he's more widely known. Okay, yeah, TJ has more subscribers. Maybe that's what he's salty about. Maybe he's just like, grr, TJ has more subscribers. I'm actually a well-known, prominent figure, and I know people in academia, and you know, and who's this TJ fucker? But yeah, Matt is just as rude as TJ, just isn't as edgy. Yeah, I'd say that.
I mean, a couple of times in the past, Matt has been kind of, you know, edgy, and he started loosening up on the amount of words he could say as the show went on. But at the same time, it's more like he says fuck out of frustration rather than actual, you know, anger, edginess like that. So the approach is very different with Matt,
right,
in that regard.
No, it is. Yeah, no, I could tell it's more like Matt is frustrated with like just bullshit and you know, theists and anti-SJWs and the like. I get it. I get why Matt is fucking salty half the time. Okay,
because generally these groups haven't come up with any new arguments. He's just basically there to say, no, you're wrong, this is why.
Right.
Whereas with TJ, it's you're just wrong and fuck you, you know.
Right.
And that's fine. I'm fine with TJ being fucking edgy.
Well, both approaches are valid, and they have different applications. Anyway, yeah, let's play a little bit more of this, and let's get to the actual points of contention.
Doesn't represent the meat space community. He doesn't claim to even represent anybody but himself.
That's true.
But he's not a spokesperson for atheism, and I wouldn't want him to be. Just like there's several other people who I don't want to be viewed as representing atheism because they're genuinely terrible people.
I'm sorry, Matt, but all due respect, you don't really get to decide that. Like, who you think should or shouldn't be a spokesperson for atheism is really irrelevant.
He's I think he's gotten a little bit ahead of himself. Don't get me wrong, he does have some intellectual clout. Right. Not in the clout chasing way, but he does have intellectual points to make. And at the same time, he's like, well, you got to think like me in order to be this. That's kind of a subtle undertone that I get from him. Like, I can understand, because I watch Atheist Experience, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of the times that he's on, he just basically does not want to deal with bullshit arguments, and that's fine.
I understand that. Trust me, he's argued against the same bullshit arguments over and over. Like, I get it.
Yeah, and then he gets some really crazy people, which does happen from time to time, but not as often as like when he first started on the show in like 2005, I think. Right after he finally, he considered the meaning of 1 Peter 3:15, and he wasn't able to keep his faith up to a standard. So it's like, no, I'm done. Right. I can't hold this position anymore. But yeah, he does come across as gatekeepy as fuck, and that's an approach that actually hurts his fucking message. It just makes him sound even more arrogant.
This is what I've been saying for a while. This is what Vosh has been saying a lot lately. Is just guys, this gatekeepy shit is not helping the left. It's not helping atheism. It's not helping us in any respect. It really fucking isn't. If we're gonna have fucking purity tests for who is and isn't allowed to be part of our fucking movement that we're trying to make mainstream, then how are we ever going to become mainstream? We're not. We're just going to be this insular little in-group that just keeps anyone with any slight ideological differences out because they're not pure enough. They don't like, even if they used to disagree with us, we can't have them. And which that's the thing, because TJ has moved to the left in a lot of issues, and Matt's about to point out a bunch of shit that TJ said that he no longer agrees with. I guess we should...
shit from 2007. Yeah, okay, 2007, when TJ was just starting to come out of the right libertarian kind of thinking that he had, because he did start in 2006 as being a libertarian. Those positions he held evolved over time. He didn't hold them forever. That's the point here. And the comments that Matt is going to actually describe here, TJ apologized about this in 2012. It's 2020 now. I think we really need to stop saying that people can't fucking change their minds given the evidence and given the time to fucking actually analyze beliefs.
It's funny because Matt Dillihunty, who was a avowed Southern Baptist fucking Christian for years of his life, and now holds the complete opposite belief, you'd think he'd be able to comprehend, someone who's changed their position on things because new evidence has come to light. You'd think he'd get that. Anyway, I do want to get to the points of contention when he brings this shit up.
Yeah, let's get to this.
By the way, I agree, Math Pig. The deconstruction of the tribalism in the secular online community, that's my goal as well. The secular online community and the leftist online community, because I think both have like a cross section of people that are really fucking gatekeepy that just hurt the entire fucking movement and make it really hard for us to grow and reach out and appeal to new people. I was watching Vosh this morning, and he made a really good point. Like, how are we ever gonna pull someone over from Nazism if we tell them, hey, you're a Nazi? Well, you should stop being a Nazi. We're never gonna accept you over here on our group because you used to be a Nazi, but you should stop being a Nazi. Like, what? Like,
oh, yeah.
How are we gonna pull people over from these destructive ideologies if we don't if we just gatekeep and keep anyone who used to have a horrible position out because they're just toxic and we just don't want their kind in our community.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if you're familiar with street epistemology, but there's a guy who does it, and he basically without questioning somebody's belief, he asks them why and how they came to the belief,
right? And
then try and actually work a little bit back.
Yeah, no, I've seen that. I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. It gets people to think without actually, knocking them down. We don't need to knock people down in order to fucking change their mind. We ask the right questions in a way that they can actually answer them.
Yeah. That's how you, like, and again, look, there's all different approaches, but there's ways to, like, pull people back. There's ways to fucking, there's ways to reason with people. And, like holding someone's fucking positions against them. How about, like this is the thing I don't understand. Why Matt isn't more charitable in cases like these when it's like,
I think
you have to realize there are
preconceived notion about how TJ was and still thinks that's how he is.
Yeah, no, he definitely does.
That's not even
okay. Let's continue this video. Let's see the actual things, because it's kind of annoying. Okay, we'll look at it here.
And the enemy of my enemy is not necessarily my friend.
I do agree with that too.
We learned that a long time ago.
I have no disagreements.
The enemy of my enemy
there.
is not necessarily my friend. So what you're saying there is that anybody who stands in opposition to religion is on my side. And that's false.
Yeah, I don't like the argument that person used, that, like, your enemy of mine is my friend. Like, that's not a helpful argument.
Yeah,
I said her hair was really nice beforehand, but people aren't allowed to comment on host looks, so I hope nobody's actually commenting on her hair. But it's just...
Okay, come on. Let's get to the juicy stuff. A lot of pauses here.
I think probably about 52
TJ
minutes.
Isn't a terrible human even if you don't like him. Yes, he is.
Yeah, I love how it's just like, yeah, he is. Yeah, he just is. The assumption.
Don't like him. When I just got done saying I don't know him particularly well, but
fair.
I definitely don't like his style.
You don't know him
from him
hold
up.
Pause advocating
for this. Yeah.
You don't know him particularly well, but you're willing to condemn him right away for shit that he said 13 fucking years ago, and then hold that as this is how TJ is my enemy, even though I don't know him that well. How fucking dishonest. How fucking dishonest do you have to be to fucking say that?
Yeah, it's true. Hello, I agree people deserve to change and be accepted if they do, but at what point is someone irredeemable? Do we accept people regardless of the harm they've done? I believe, first of all, I don't believe anyone is really irredeemable. I believe maybe some
even
No, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Even the people in Westboro Baptist Church, once they started to realize that the facade was peeling away, they were still able to fucking actually recognize, hey, I did harm. I no longer believe this. I'm not a part of them. So I don't know if anybody is totally irredeemable.
No, I don't think anyone is.
I don't know that.
I don't believe in a punitive, retributive justice system. I believe in a rehabilitative justice system. I believe in trying to redeem everyone, trying to rehabilitate everyone, trying to, like...
I'd say TJ is a bit more restorative, because those positions that he may have held in 2007, he's actually changed a lot of that.
Well, not only that, but TJ, not only that, but a lot of those he disavowed right then, and like he's evolved on certain issues, but like a lot of that stuff, like the drown and rape semen comment, like he almost immediately realized, yeah, that was too far. Like, who the fuck hasn't like said something they fucking regret to someone? Like, give me a break. Don't give me this holier than thou attitude of like, oh yes, I have never done anything, said anything rude or you know, horrible to someone online.
Oh, anybody but me? Ooh, I am the prim and proper one. Ooh.
Yeah, let's see the examples he uses.
Yeah.
Genuinely terrible things. I don't remember the specific detail because I don't need to hang on to drama. But I'm sure somebody here could go and look up all the times that TJ did something terrible. But irrespective...
See, I hate that phrase. He's even like, it's pretty transparent, that phrasing. It's like, oh, yeah, we can go look up all the things he's ever done that's terrible. Yeah, you could. I could do the same thing for you, Matt. You could do the same thing for me. You could do the same thing for fucking anyone, okay? Holding someone's past actions against them is not fucking productive, especially when it comes to what they're actually pushing now, what the messages they're trying to get across now. TJ does not perpetuate those kinds of ideas. He doesn't perpetuate misogyny or racism or any of those things, and he actively fights against them. And yeah, for a long time, he was a part of the anti-SJW movement, and some would say that he helped to start the anti-SJW movement with his one video. A video I still agree with, by the way, but a movement that definitely got out of fucking hand, and definitely became a huge detriment to the left, and definitely became a huge alt-right pipeline. Okay, but TJ has admitted to all of these things, and he has been open about his I don't know if regret is the right word, but yeah, I think he has said it, like he regrets like certain playing into certain things, and you know, like, I get it, okay? You're getting big on YouTube. You're maybe not at your peak anymore, but then it's like, you know what? Like, this group really likes it when I talk about this thing, so I'm gonna talk about this thing more. That's how YouTube works. That's the YouTube grift, okay? And TJ has never said that he isn't in this for the fucking money, okay? Who the fuck isn't? Who the fuck isn't trying to fucking, you know, make their goddamn living on here? By the way, you guys can donate to Streamlabs. Link is in the description.
Yes, please donate, because I'm broke as shit.
Yeah, dude. We all be broke up in here, yo. But hells yeah, guys, like, again, like, I'm not saying I agree with all of TJ's actions, but it's clear he recognizes he recognizes where he went wrong. He recognizes the mistakes he made and the things that he said that he no longer agrees with. I really like those videos that he's done where he's gone back and responded to his old videos, and I actually think he should do more of them. Like,
if you keep playing the video, I know I do come up in there, but at a certain point he just cuts everybody off.
Yeah,
Matt, if you're actually,
no, sorry,
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah, fuck it.
You gonna say something?
No, I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry.
Okay, let's.
He isn't a terrible human, even if you don't like him. I can say, yes, he is, because you presented just an assertion, and it shouldn't be met with much more than an assertion, despite the fact that I just did way more than an assertion. Can we ever expect a Jeff T guest appearance?
I don't even agree with. I don't even disagree with like his logic there, but it's kind of
he's right, but for the wrong reasons.
Right. Yeah.
And he's wrong for the wrong reasons too, because before I lost my train of thought, it came back on. I wanted to say that Matt Dillihunty, if you were really, I don't know, willing to actually engage in the fucking argument that you put forward and actually be intellectually honest about this, you would have the fucking decency to retract the statement and to actually give TJ a little bit more of fucking leeway. You may not, you're not mandated to agree with all of his fucking actions. I don't agree with all of his actions, but you know what? I am the bigger man on this and saying TJ isn't perfect. I don't expect him to be perfect, and you expecting him to be perfect is imperfect.
Right.
And illogical.
Right. Now,
So
I could be charitable to Matt and say maybe all of that horrible shit is really all that Matt has ever seen of TJ. Now,
yeah,
the problem there though is I mean, if he's a public figure that he's going to publicly disavow, like maybe Matt should be doing a little more research. Maybe he should be like making sure that he's like not talking out of his ass.
Maybe Matt in his quarantine state could actually research a little bit of TJ, a bit more than beyond what Rational Wiki had to say.
TJ is perfect, you heathens. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what I was talking about. Yes, I'm sorry. The Tajikistan army is gonna come and burn me at the stake for even like questioning our Lord and Master TJ. Yes.
Our eternal God and Master. TJ.
Guys, I'm no longer the Lord of the Tajikistan, okay? I'm sorry. I left that behind. I know some people are going to spin this and be like, huh, no longer a Tajikistan? What was this stream then? But no, I think it's a good idea to I've wanted to address this for a while, okay? I've wanted to talk about the fact that cuz I know there's going to be people that are going to be like, "Ugh, like you came out of TJ's community." You know, like I've already actually the funny thing is I've already had people completely disavow me for having been a part of TJ's community, for defending TJ. Yeah, it's there's clearly people out there that don't like him, and I want to make things clear that first of all, I don't necessarily like agree with TJ on everything, okay? But whether I do or don't is irrelevant. I don't think that like TJ needs to be held accountable for every shitty thing he's ever done. I don't think anyone should. I've done shitty things. We've all said and done and held shitty fucking positions. Like,
yeah, and owning up to them is
right.
The part of fucking maturity.
By the way,
one should aspire to.
Right, and by the way, TJ actually does own up to them. Unlike a lot of other fucking people online that I could mention. Like, I've actually seen TJ, and this is one of the things, like, that's why by the way, I really like that content where TJ's looking at his old stuff, because it shows that he is willing to own up to the shitty things that he said, the bad takes that he's held, the whatever, like, he's willing to say, and I don't think I'm not saying he necessarily did anything super shitty, but, like, you know, the bad takes he had. He's willing to say, yeah, those were bad takes. Yeah, I disavow that. Yeah, I no longer agree with that. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have said that. You know? Like, it's a hell of a lot more than some fucking people do. Anyway, let's, so he's gonna, like, he actually is gonna Google. He's Googling terrible things TJ Kirk has done or something like that.
That is confirmation bias.
Right, it is. It's really disingenuous. Like,
bias.
Guy, you know what I find hilarious? He would call out, absolutely, he would call out Atheist who did this, who was like, proof that Jesus Christ is real. And then showed you all the results and said, look, see, here's a source right here. Oh, see, here's another thing. Oh, see, here's another. See, I'm right. Like,
yeah,
Matt, you fucking advocate.
Yeah, it's essentially what Matt does on this, is that he literally cherry picks the things that he believes TJ to be, and then goes, oh, I knew it. This is TJ.
Right.
Come on.
Like, he literally advocates against this type of reasoning. And that's why I think I find this so...
anyway.
Yeah, that's why I think I find this so egregious from him. Because, like... And look, I get it. We all are hypocrites in one way or another. We all advocate for things. We all say things, believe in things that we don't perfectly live up to 100%. But that's the fucking point. Nobody lives up to even their own standards 100%.
So Jamie, there's one thing that Matt Dillihunty often says, is that he wants to believe as many true things and as few false things as possible, right?
Absolutely.
Why is he why is he doing this? Because he's got a confirmation bias about TJ.
Right.
And it goes back so far back that all the people that have ever talked shit about TJ, he still has up in his head, but nobody's ever said anything good about TJ to him.
Right.
So it's like, you know,
or anytime, or
he
clearly
got
anytime
caught,
someone
he got caught in an echo chamber.
well, yeah, and
He
clearly
got caught in an echo chamber.
clearly anytime someone tries to say something positive about TJ, this is how he reacts. Anyway, let's listen to a little more. Yeah, he's gonna
I don't have any objections to it, but I don't think it's likely. He's busy working on other stuff. Enemy, my enemy, is friend. Only true for hostile geopolitics. Yeah.
So wait, what is it?
Flash spikes to the climate caller commented on V's name on Tuck Heathen. Whether or not someone's a terrible person may in fact be a subjective opinion. And so I might think that someone's terrible and you just don't.
Okay, fair enough again, but let's have some evidence for
Okay,
why you think he's terrible.
Yeah, atheism is unified. There's not,
you could also have the subjective opinion that I think that there is a God, and you could have the subjective opinion that you don't think there is, right? Like that doesn't.
It's kind of a weak excuse coming. It's a weak excuse coming from him that, you know, if somebody tells you X is X, and you don't necessarily believe X is X, X might be W or Y, but they don't give you the fucking they don't give you anything in
Matt
regards to that.
Dillihunty, Jamie, this is beneath you.
Thank you, Rose Black. No, I don't think Matt Dillihunty is beneath. Dude, I'm beneath Matt Dillihunty by fucking by leaps and bounds. Okay,
Jesus.
Look,
I'm in the ground compared to Matt Dillihunty.
Right.
I
Look,
am literally halfway to fucking hell.
I disagree with
him.
Matt on this, but dude, I don't think Matt is an unintelligent person. I think he's overall very valuable to the community. He's very valuable to atheism. He's a brilliant person, okay? I just think he has some blind spots, clearly, and TJ seems to be one of them.
Yeah, it's not so much us taking Matt Dillihunty to task, it's us holding Matt Dillihunty to the fucking to the fucking flames,
holding him accountable for the shit that he preaches.
Yeah, he hardly is defending himself. Just emotional. Yeah, I don't like him.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's largely it.
Okay.
Ignore Husky.
So let's.
there is no unified set of beliefs here. In my opinion, he's not a terrible person. Well, congratulations, Last Burning.
Nobody asked. Last Burning is actually the person who messaged
what your opinion is.
Okay. I love how it's like nobody asked. It's like, wait, that's literally what's being talked about.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, the chat on this.
TJ Kirk is awful.
See, guys, he Googles TJ Kirk is awful. Like, I could Google God exists. I could Google proof that God exists and get like a confirmation bias of Twitter. Oh, hey guys, when I Google God exists, I get a whole bunch of search results that confirm my bias. Whoa, guys. Isn't that crazy?
Wow. The internet. It confirms my echo chamber. Ooh. Anyways, continue.
It's about how bad TJ is, but then there's Reddit threads. And what's funny is, when I Googled TJ Kirk is awful, not only do I find a number of videos about how bad TJ is, but then there's Reddit threads, and TJ Kirk explains why he uploaded anti-SJW content, and the amazing fat nihilist on Twitter, blah blah blah.
That's just his username. Like what? I love how he like picks out his username as the amazing fat nihilist. Oh yeah, that proves my point. Like what? You're cherry picking, dude. Your bias is so fucking. By the way, when I Google Matt Dillihunty is awful, I get
this stuff comes up.
Yeah, I get. Let's see. Matt Dillihunty bad apologetics. Matt Dillihunty awful. Matt Dillihunty is horrifying.
So I want to point out something. Did you know that are you familiar with Rationality Rules at all?
I've heard the name.
The row that happened when he came up to do the Atheist Experience.
Oh,
There
yeah,
was
okay, yeah.
there
Okay.
was such a row over it that the two female co-hosts fucking just laughed.
I find it funny. Okay, so this was a situation where a guy came on. I think he said something transphobic, or he had said something transphobic previously.
Yeah, about
Can you guys hear that helicopter? Sorry, I wouldn't resist that one. Now use my money to buy a Wendy's 4 for 4.
Thank you. I appreciate it, yo. Fuck yeah.
Hey, I love Wendy's, by the way.
Hells yeah, Wendy's is
Shit's
dope.
great.
I'm probably going to McDonald's tonight, though. I know. I like Wendy's way better, but Chess is craving McDonald's, so I was like, yeah, sure.
All right. You know,
why not?
I'll live. I think we'll live with your decision to have McDonald's. That's fine.
I prefer Wendy's a million times, but yeah. Like,
I know. I prefer anything but McDonald's because I used to live like 700 feet away from a McDonald's for 2 years.
Yeah.
So anytime I feel lazy, I'd go to McDonald's, even if it was like -15 outside. So I don't give a shit.
Well, I screwed up that one. Wait, were you trying to make it? Were you trying to spam me? Because that's not cool, yo. If you were trying to do like a spam thing and like take up like a whole minute of the stream with like at, I'd have been salty, yo. I'd have been salty if that worked. I'll be honest, yo. You're free to try again though. If you'd like to try again, I won't stop you. Okay, we'll watch a little more. But yeah, oh no, sorry. So the rationality rule thing. Yeah. Wait, he's a pretty smart guy. I remember he apologized. Yeah, okay. So he had previously had a bad take on trans people. He apologized about it. He said that he had changed his mind. He didn't really know much about it, and you know, he was willing to be more understanding about it. And I think like he went back. And he went back home, and like there was like an email sent out, but from the Atheist Experience being like, we disavow, and after he had made like or he was like about to make an apology video or something. Yeah, something like that.
There was a big row about it in the atheist community of Austin, that organization, because I think Tracy left and Claire left as well. Yeah.
I'll be honest, I like this show. I like this community, and I've always wanted to kind of like I've always like had in the back of my mind, maybe if I like, got more into that community. But then I'm like, nah, dude, look at how like gatekeepy they are. I couldn't like if people knew some of the positions I've held, like I'd be definitely disavowed from this community, at least by some people. And like I'm not interested in that sort of shit, yo. I'm sorry, I watch the show, but like the community is not something I want to get involved in. Like I don't like the gatekeepiness.
I've kind of looked from afar at that community and gone, you know what? There's probably some good people in here, but I don't know what kind of hijinks really ensue. So I'm gonna sit back, I'm gonna watch it, and continue evaluating.
Okay, so let's listen to these bad examples, and then I don't want to spend the whole stream on this video, so we'll try and move on after this.
I understand. Okay.
Let's encourage people to vote for Trump.
Okay, he did not encourage people to vote for Trump.
He gave that look on stream like, oh really? Did he do this? That kind of look like, are you fucking kidding me, Matt?
Yeah, no.
He didn't.
Okay, this has been long. No, sorry.
He may have given reasons as to why people might vote for Trump, not that they should.
Right. Okay, so
there is a conditive difference.
And this was actually back in This was actually back in 2016. This video has been long used against TJ, a video that he made about on reasons to vote for Trump. He made one on reasons to vote for Hillary as well. He made 2 videos. One was about reasons to vote for Trump. One was about reasons to vote for Hillary, because he himself was torn on the issue, and so he thought, okay, let's look at this from both angles. Let's see the positives and negatives of both of these. Okay. TJ has never like outright advocated for Trump. Okay. and he's definitely disavowed his like tepidness on Trump previously. So let's see what else he's got.
I mean,
yeah, he does give that look. Oh my God. All right, what else, yo?
Alicia Vikander's casting as Lara Croft in the Tomb.
Wait. Oh, okay.
Well, here's a YouTube thread where he's commenting on Alicia Vikander's casting as Lara Croft in the Tomb Raider movie, basically saying, do I have to be the asshole who says her tits are too small for me to see her as Lara Croft? Do I have to be that guy? Do I have to be the one who fucking says it? I guess I do. Sorry. Yeah, that's a terrible fucking person.
No, that's a terrible thing that he said, and I'm pretty sure he's disavowed that as well. Now, is it the most terrible thing ever? No. I mean, it's kind of misogynistic, but I mean, okay, look,
it's
Lara Croft has
skeevy, but
yeah, Lara Croft has been traditionally depicted with bigger tits, so I can kind of see where he's coming from on that. However, I don't agree with him at all. I don't think like you need to have big tits to play anyone. I think like whatever, it's dumb. It's a dumb take, okay? But again,
well, truth be told, you know, I like tits.
Yeah, no, tits are dope. Hey, I'm a lesbian.
Tits are awesome.
I like tits. I mean, but yeah, I mean, I don't think wasn't terrible his opinion. No, I just don't think it was the best take. Not the worst take I ever heard. Because again, I get where he's coming from, but I don't necessarily agree.
At least TJ didn't say, "Hey, can she pump out 7 units?" Ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. You know?
I think appreciation of the female form is a positive thing. Personally. Yeah. Okay. At the same time, I can see how it's kind of viewed as like body shaming ish, and kind of like, I get it, guys. I get it. Okay, like it's not really appropriate to comment on an actor's tits like, "Hey, your tits are too small, bitch." That's kind of a dick thing to say.
Get your tits out for me. Okay, roll them back up.
Yeah, like I see why Matt doesn't like this, but again, he's cherry picking. And this is again an old tweet. This is or whatever. Like this is something he said a long time ago.
This is ancient fucking history.
Yeah, when did the fucking Lara Croft movie come out? Wasn't that in like 2016 or 2017 too? Like,
I don't fucking remember. I don't pay attention to when movies come out.
I don't know.
So
it was a while back. It was
whatever the case. It's
pretty sure DP was still going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a joke.
I just saw it as a joke.
Again, yeah, it was a joke. It might not have been like the most,
maybe not a good one, but
it might not have been the most like feminist joke. It might not have been the most progressive joke, but it was a joke. Get over it. Okay, let's see what else. Let's see all the there's more. Matt likes dead area. Whatever. You got it. You're searching stuff. You're on a stream alone. Whatever. I get it.
Being a great danger and harmful to society. He whines about SJWs. A reaction adopted an unremittingly anti-feminist stance in his social criticism, seeing feminism as somehow being a great danger and harmful to society. He whines about SJWs and reactionary assholes.
No, past tense. He whined about feminists and he whined about SJWs in the past. He's not doing that anymore. Okay.
Yeah, he's really moved on from that.
Yeah. In fact,
he's got other shit to bitch about. Okay.
He hasn't outright disavowed it. I was that's one of the things I talked to him about, and I wasn't trying to get him to disavow it necessarily, but I was trying to see if like he was kind of on the same page with me on that. I don't think that he views the anti-SJW movement as quite as destructive as I think it is. I think he took issue with my usage of the word toxic, but I do believe it's toxic. Even if he doesn't believe it's toxic, he has acknowledged the problematic elements of it. And like, what do you want? What do you want? A lot of people have fucking held positions again that they don't fucking agree with anymore. Like, and if you did a little bit of research, you would see that TJ actually doesn't hold those positions anymore. Again,
he has harshly criticized Republicans and socially conservative commenters such as Ben Shapiro, Jordan Peterson, and Hunter Avallone.
that's not a negative, right?
Yeah, he's reading from something that's obviously dated because Hunter Avallone is no longer a right-leaning person.
No, he isn't.
He's moved towards the center now.
Yep,
Because of
all
Vosh,
thanks
by
to
the way.
Vosh, yo. All thanks to Vosh. anyone who says Vosh is useless to the left, fuck you.
He is currently undergoing a supernatural transformation into Vaush, which I think is a joke, but
Maybe not untrue.
Oh, you think it's a joke? Okay.
He is kind
Yeah.
of going a little closer to Vosh. So wait, okay. You got more evidence here? Got more, buddy? Got more? Where is it? Let's go. Again,
thinks SJW has killed Nuance.
Okay, I don't think SJWs killed Nuance. I think they helped to kill Nuance. I think the problem is a lot of SJWs just didn't understand Nuance, and I think the anti-SJWs reaction to those SJWs who didn't understand Nuance is what killed Nuance. But that's a pedantic sort of take. Here's the thing: Nuance has been killed in large part by both the left and the right. Both being unwilling to like be charitable to the other side. That's really what it is, because the left you know, had a lot of positions that like the right would be like, oh, so you're saying like you believe in this, and it's like, no, like for example, when we talk about like universal health care, they're like, oh, you want to like abolish like the healthcare insurance industry and take away insurance from everyone and take away choice. It's like, no, we want to give people choice. Like, both sides do this thing where like they're uncharitable to the other, and they won't allow for nuance. It's a thing. And by the way, even if TJ does like yes, SJWs killed nuance, SJWs killed nuance, I don't think that position makes him a terrible person. So nuance is dead though, guys. And you're not helping it, Matt. You're really not fucking helping it. When we have like this like mindset of like, yup, like if you're either with me or you're against me, and if you don't hold all my positions, and if you have some different positions or you used to hold different positions, fuck you.
Yeah,
that kills nuance.
Yeah, probably at about between 53 and 56 minutes in is when he starts saying, you know, if you believe he's a good guy, then you should just fucking leave. And that's what I did.
I think we're getting to that.
Yeah.
I know he goes through the list more.
September 2016 produced a video give the reasons why his viewers might consider voting for Trump.
And then made one about why they might vote for Hillary.
He's been suspended on Twitter in August of 2018.
Oh no, he's been suspended from Twitter. Who the fuck hasn't been? Shut up.
I have been fucking suspended because Twitter thought I was a bot.
It's such weak sauce, yo. Oh my god.
For a tweet in which he jokingly said that white people are a disease.
Yeah. Wait, what? Yeah. You have a problem with him making that joke? That's a pretty SJW leaning joke, if you ask me.
Yeah.
White people are a disease.
That is. Oh, all them evil white people. That's kind of, well, that's probably more black separatist, but you know.
I mean, like,
pretty close, I'd say.
Yeah, exposed. Come on, buddy. Got any more?
Oh, he's looking for justification.
Musings of a subhuman. Anybody who tries to market the fact and sell the fact that they're going to call themselves scumbag and musings of a subhuman, where there's a sex section in the book where they just talk about women's anatomy.
Who cares? Oh my God, he talked about. By the way, that book is extremely fucking old. Wasn't that his first or second book? Like, that's from forever ago.
Yeah, that was ages ago.
That was ages ago. And yeah, this book is still out there, but like, it's not. I think he's pretty much said like he doesn't hold all the same positions as he did when he wrote that book. Like it's clear he doesn't. Like again, like, and if you did some research, like he's talking about all stuff that's like old stuff that teacher talking. It's called art. Yeah, wait. I don't have it in front of me. Where is it?
Like, for fuck's sake, Matt, come on. We pegged you to be better than this, to be honest. To not have an intellectually dishonest argument about a person that you barely even know. And yet, here you are, doing the shit you say you don't do to somebody who is obviously probably more likely on your side than anybody else's.
By the way, Scumbag was his first book. Where's the sex section? Let me see if I can find it, yo. I want to see how horribly misogynistic this is. Talking about female anatomy, ooh, like oh, boobies and ass and oh, those are the horrible things. Can't talk about like, what are you, a Puritan, Matt?
He's not. He's obviously not a Puritan. He just thinks he has some sort of high ground on which to talk down to people who don't exactly use his fucking methods.
Yeah,
that's what it comes off to me as.
Dude, like with this bullshit, like I'm surprised he didn't like use the fucking title of his second book, In Defense of Evil, to be like, see, he wrote a book called In Defense of Evil, so he's evil.
Well, to be fair, Matt probably wouldn't argue about the good and the evil because those are purely subjective
right,
terms.
But I mean, so was a lot of the shit.
But yeah, in a way, you might.
By the way, I can't even find this supposed like horrible Oh wait, hang on. No. Yeah, I can't find this sex section that's supposed to be really like misogynistic. I can't. I don't know where it is, yo.
Matt Dillihunty has somehow morphed into Brett Keane in this video. All he needs to do is mention the rind of Xiaodong and we'll have Brett Keane bingo.
The rind of Xiaodong. Yeah, dude.
The rind of Xiaodong.
I can't...
What a fucked up name that guy has.
True. Yeah, guys, I can't find it. I can't. I don't know where it is. I don't know. I'm sorry. So yeah, you're gonna hold him accountable for something he wrote.
TJ's a vocal Bernie supporter. Perhaps that tells something about his values. No, it doesn't, because I was a vocal Bernie supporter as well. But when push comes to shove, I didn't suggest that people should go vote to Trump just because Bernie didn't get elected.
He didn't do that. TJ didn't do.
TJ,
yeah, but no, TJ didn't do that. Or maybe he did for like 5 minutes, literally like 5 minutes. Like he made one stream. Talking about that and then walked it back almost immediately, like a week later. And then
doesn't Matt Dillihunty understand the value of entertaining an idea without actually holding to the idea?
Right.
Is that something that fucking slipped his mind a long ass time
ago?
No,
because
you can entertain an idea.
Because Matt Dillihunty stands strong on all of his positions and never wavers on them, no matter what. Unless of course he's shown new evidence. Hey, I wonder what would happen if we showed Matt some new evidence about TJ.
Yeah.
he says he does say he wants to believe as many correct things as possible and as few incorrect things. So like what? It's frustrating. It's really frustrating because again, I feel like they would have a decent conversation if they sat in a room together.
Yeah.
But
see, I think Matt's really he's evading any sort of idea that he might have to talk with TJ at some point because TJ is not going fucking away anytime soon. TJ is his own fucking man. He's got shit he's doing. Matt, he's doing debates and AXP and a whole host of other shit too. Yeah. You think that they might meet in the middle somehow philosophically or politically, but no. It's just him building up a fucking wall.
It is.
And that's really the biggest dishonesty being perpetrated here, is that he's building up a wall because he doesn't want to deal with it. Somebody brought it up, and he literally had the biggest knee-jerk reaction
Yeah.
fucking possible.
It's really
This
sad
is
because, like I said, I respect both of these people. I think they're both intelligent. And by the way, because see, here's the thing, and here's why I'd like to see Matt Dillihunty and TJ actually have a conversation, because I think the conversation about nihilism, I think Matt Dillihunty fundamentally misunderstands nihilism, and it really fucking frustrates me to hear him conflate nihilism with pessimism and cynicism every time he fucking brings it up. And it hurts, like the idea of nihilism, which I think is extremely valuable. I know not everyone agrees with me, but I think it's valuable in coming to a more deconstruction. It's valuable for deconstructionism. Okay, it's valuable to coming to like a more postmodernist mindset, which I believe is, again, not everyone shares those values with me. I think that's what we need to be attaining. But
and before postmodern neo-Marxists.
Right.
Matt clearly has a crush on TJ. That's
yeah, dude.
Thank you, Rose Black. Thank you.
Okay, let's listen to the rest of this and then we can move on.
That's a shitty, stupid idea.
Move on.
I also don't think that female supremacy is feminism's real agenda, which is what TJ has said. He once compared feminism to the KKK, suggesting that it had regressed into something pitiable.
Again,
characterizes the feminist movement as being overly political correct, denies anything related to rape culture.
Rape culture is a 50-50. I do think it exists, but I understand why people aren't there yet. I think
that's a position that needs to evolve in people's minds.
Right. I think rape culture is something that has been explained very, very poorly. Same with like a lot of trans issues and a lot of same with socialism, same with shit like fucking universal healthcare. There's a lot of issues that are just explained so very poorly to the general public. Yeah. And so they don't understand them, and like that's the thing I think you don't understand, Matt, is like TJ is not like an academic. He doesn't have like all of the fucking academic foreknowledge about certain things. He's just reacting to shit that he sees that looks unreasonable to him in the moment. Okay, he sees feminists behaving in a way that he believes is irrational, so he calls it out. Okay, and again, I think feminism is another thing that's been very poorly represented. Okay, there have been a lot of really shitty representatives for feminism that have made it look like a joke movement of overly fucking hypersensitive reactionary crybabies, when feminism actually has a lot of really valid points. Points that help men, by the way.
And I want to explain something beforehand. A long time ago, when I was still kind of listening to Sargon and fucking Undoomed, I looked back at George Carlin, and the things that he said about feminism were just, they put me off. But after getting away from all that bullshit, I reevaluated my position again.
Right.
And I'm like, you know what? Feminism doesn't bother me.
You know what? I actually had the same.
I'm perfectly fine with it.
I had the same thing that happened to me. Like, what? Yeah, back when I was more down that like alt-right adjacent rabbit hole thing on YouTube, I would listen to. That was the one thing with George Carlin. I was like, he kind of is a bit of a feminist though, and I didn't like the shit he said. But then I was like, wait. What is the problem with what he said? Language should change. The language does go fucking is overly like male oriented and we do think in
male oriented, sort of patriarchal.
Right, it is, and we do think in language. So it's important to like clarify what we mean by things. And that's why I'm all for moving towards they, them, especially when you don't know who the fuck something, like, that's the thing. We've had this default in our society for a long time where, for example, if like, the plumber's coming tomorrow, right? You don't know the gender of the plumber. You're going to just assume it's a he. Oh, when's he getting here? Right? I want to have a society where instead of saying, when's he getting here? We say, when are they getting here? Right? There's nothing wrong with that.
Where we don't make automatic assumptions about the gender outlook of somebody in the language, because there used to be a big push for E prime language, abolishing all forms of is. It's kind of ham-fisted. It's really kind of passive language rather than active language, and it doesn't have very many adherents now. But it was a thing that if you could describe or outlay an action without using the form is in any of its conjugations, you might possibly have clearer language.
Right. Anyway, okay, let's listen to the rest of this and then move on, because we got to get to the point where we
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, Matt, kick out
Supposed to
all
impress me? Someone Yeah, here's TJ in his own words. Rape isn't fatal, so imagine my indignation when I saw a chat room called Rape Survivors. Is this supposed to impress me? Someone fucked you when you didn't want to be fucked and you're amazed that you survived? Unless he used a chainsaw instead of his dick, what's the big deal? I don't mean to be horrendously offensive and insensitive here. Yes, you fucking do, you little shit show.
Yeah, and he admitted that.
But everyone survives rape. The word survivor applied to people who are alive after being stabbed 73 times with an ice pick or mauled by rabid wolverines, not to a woman who gets dick when she doesn't want it. Just because you got raped, you have to rape the English language, you vindictive bitch. Also, don't you ever get tired of being the victim? How many failed relationships are you going to blame on a single violation of your personal space? Anybody who still wants to come into my fucking channel and suggest that TJ isn't garbage, please remove yourself right the fuck now.
For something that TJ said years ago and immediately disavowed. I love how that's the thing that he like, oh, see, this proves it more than anything. Like the one thing, like the oldest thing, the thing that he has apologized for longer than anything else, one of the statements that he has disavowed more than anything else he has ever fucking said online, except maybe the drown in rape semen comment. Like, you're going to use that to be like, yes, he is a horrible person, definitively. Anyone who disagrees with me, get out of my chat. Wow. Yeah, me.
And that was the point I fucking left too.
I sense a little bit of... Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I sense a little bit of bitterness on his part, yo. I sense like an underlying dislike for TJ that goes beyond this, and he has a bias. It's clear, and he's not willing to like, you know, do further investigation. He's not willing to listen to the people who are saying like, no, TJ's not a piece of shit. Oh, but he said horrible things before. Oh, I'm sorry. Yep, that fucking proves it. What was I thinking? You can never change your mind once you have a bad take. That's not a possibility. Once a sinner, always a sinner. Wow, like,
yeah.
What way to ascribe to some really antiquated religious dogmatic ways of thinking, buddy. Why do I keep saying buddy?
Yeah,
I don't like that word.
Yeah.
But yeah. Everyone who likes TJ is, I guess, not welcome in Matt's Twitch stream, which is sad because I like Matt, yo. I don't got a problem with Matt. I disagree with this really bad take.
It is a fucking disastrous take.
Yeah. Does he double down? He doubles down too, doesn't he? He's like, no, like all of you are pieces of shit if you like No, he doesn't say that, but
I'm gonna go back to playing my game.
Oh, he does go back. Never mind. Okay, yeah. It's like anyone who doesn't... Yeah, leave, guys.
Yeah.
Cringe.
A categorical refusal to entertain anything that necessitates that TJ has actually fucking changed and apologized for those statements.
Right. And walk back to almost all
begrudgingly.
Right. No, I mean TJ's been pretty like, especially like the things to those old comments that he made. Like he's apologized for those a million times. He said, yes, that was wrong, that was fucked up, that was dumb. Again, I've said dumb shit. We've all said dumb shit. I've said some really fucked up shit. I've believed some really fucked up shit. Like you can't hold someone to that forever.
Hasn't?
Yeah, who the fuck
hasn't at one point or another? You know. Again, it's intellectual dishonesty coming from Matt, from somebody who champions intellectual honesty.
Right.
Displaying intellectual dishonesty is obviously kind of kind of a glaring
It's sad.
omission of sort. It's a gap in the armor that he holds.
It is.
And it's a very glaring one, yeah.
It's
So
sad.
anyways,
Are you aware that Rational Wiki has those hit pieces on him? Oh yeah, there's a lot of hit pieces on TJ out there. That's nobody cares about Matt. That's not entirely true. Maybe no one in
that's not entirely true.
yeah, maybe people in TJ's community don't really care about Matt, and I understand that, and I know a lot of my viewers are from TJ's community. But outside of TJ's community, outside of the DFF, DP sort of sphere, yeah, people care about Matt Dillihunty, and he actually is held in kind of high regard by a lot of people.
Skeptical Jesus said Matt forgot due diligence when it comes to finding out what TJ actually believes. That is true. That is very true. He should have exercised due diligence.
I'm almost tempted to
display ignorance so brazenly.
I'm almost tempted to call into the Atheist Experience to challenge him on this, but I feel like he'd hang up on me.
Maybe, but you know what? You'd still get farther than Brett Keane.
Maybe if I tell him I'm a trans person and be like, what? You hung up on a fucking trans person? He's not gonna hang up.
I don't think. No,
he's an SJW. You can't be anti-trans, right? You can't even be slightly. You can't have ever been even slightly anti-trans. So I think hanging up on a trans person is pretty damn disrespectful. Okay, we're marginalized in this society, and it's not it's not good to silence us, guys. It's.
I mean, autistic people are marginalized too, and I'm on the spectrum, so.
Well, shut the fuck up, Hyan. Okay, I have every right to silence you, motherfucker. You're garbage.
Hey, hold up, I
fucking
know an
autist.
autistic trans person, so fuck you.
Dude, I'm probably on the spectrum myself, yo. I love autistic people.
All right.
Tismites unite, yo. Tismite unite. Hells yeah. Okay.
Let's
do it,
be
Jamie.
oddly specific together.
Do what? What am I doing?
To call in.
Oh, I don't know about that. I feel like he'd probably just hang up on me. He'd probably like, I'm not talking about this, especially not here. So yeah, it's probably pointless.
He probably wouldn't talk about it anywhere except for his fucking Twitch channel. Anyways, I guess we should switch gears here.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't mean to dictate terms on your.
Did you have something you wanted to talk about?
Really quickly. I checked my Twitch. I can't fucking speak either. Don't feel bad. I did mention earlier during Matt talking that the person who brought this up, the chat literally went fucking nuclear on him, and I wanted to bring up some of the real quick the things that were mentioned, because I didn't know that this person messaged me until like 3 days later. So goes, hi, sorry to bother you, but I just want some validation that I'm not crazy. So Matt has a distorted and very outdated view of TJ Kirk. Would you agree? I mean, I kind of expected that Matt wouldn't like him very much, but saying that he's a horrible human being is just clearly wrong in my opinion. TJ is a provocative edgelord, sure, but that's just part of his persona as an entertainer. I kind of regret saying anything in the chat because I didn't realize that I was going to get berated for an innocuous comment. So, people do care, and this was kind of a breaking of the mirror and saying the actual side of Matt that most people just generally kind of gloss over. Because I know Matt can be angry, but this is kind of a primal sort of, I don't want to deal with this person, that kind of thing. I'm just like gnawing at him. So I just wanted to outlay that this was a concern, and that we're in a ways right to address this, and it was something that really pissed me the fuck off. Still does.
No, it kind of pisses
after
me
having
off
talked
too.
about it,
Here's the thing.
I'm not as pissed, but
here's the thing. As a public figure, as a public figure with a large following, like the larger the following you have, I feel like the more of a responsibility you have to do research into the public figures that you disavow. Because now see, I've actually gotten caught in this trap before where I've been like, fuck this person, they're a horrible piece of shit, and people have been like, well, what's horrible about them? And I'm like, they just suck, fuck them, you know. And I don't really have any evidence, I just don't like them. And I've done that before. I'll admit, I've done that with who is it? I was bitching about Reggie Fils-Aimé, who is now look, I still don't like the dude. I admit it's just the former president of Nintendo of America. I don't like the dude. I just personally, something about him rubs me the wrong way. I fully admit that. But do I think he's an evil piece of shit? Do I think he's a terrible person? No. Am I gonna go around disavowing him and being like, he's a piece of garbage, guys? Don't listen to him. No, I'm not gonna do that because I don't have evidence that he's a fucking piece of shit. And you shouldn't do that with anyone. Like a lot of people, because that's the thing. The bigger of an audience you have, the more people are willing to just take you at your word and believe what you say. And if you frame something like this, where it's like you just cherry pick a list of all the worst things TJ has ever said, and then you say, "Yup, this is proof." Like a lot of people are just gonna believe you. So you do have a fucking responsibility to make sure that you're not fucking talking out of your ass on something like this, that you have all the facts, and that if what you're saying is based mostly on a fucking bias, that you're upfront with that. Because if if I'm gonna disparage someone online that I don't like, I'm gonna be fully open with you guys about why I don't like them. I'm not just going to say, oh, well, here's a list of examples of shitty things they've done. I'm going to say, no, now if that's a reason, like with Trump, like I can give you a huge list of reasons why I don't like Trump, but
that's a horse of a different smell.
Yeah, there's way too many reasons to not like Trump.
Yeah. Oh, there's shit.
Anyway, let's here, I want to bring up something kind of interesting. Something kind of random.
Okay.
So here's a story you might find interesting. Priest who blamed coronavirus on gay people tests positive for COVID-19 in the Ukraine. I love it, dude. I love when these bigoted fucking assholes that are just trying to fucking explain something they don't fucking understand themselves talk out of their asses to their fucking congregation and say, well, here's the cause, and then like they're just like demonstrably proven wrong. Or because see, here's the thing, either he's wrong or there's something else going on.
He's just stunning. He's just stunningly full of shit.
I'm sure there are no altar boys being touched.
Oh, he's Orthodox. He rubs the icon.
Yeah. God.
Oh, and he's fucking 91. Oh, Jesus, you're already on death's door anyway. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I can't say anything.
91.
I can't wait for like times to shift a little bit and for like the generation
I don't know
of
if they
bigots
are
to be like mostly gone.
How am I supposed to take somebody seriously who's never had sex, saying that gay sex is the issue?
I mean,
get fucking real, patriarch. Smash the patriarch.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, don't smash the patriarchy. Smash the patriarch. Okay. Smash all the patriarchs. In Minecraft. Wait, I'm not advocating violence. No violence, guys. Don't be violent.
In Minecraft. Smash the patriarch in Minecraft. In Terraria.
Terraria, dude. I wonder how he'll explain this to his congregation. Yeah, is he gonna like put a rainbow flag out front of his church now?
Oh God, he might actually get crucified for that.
Yeah. So there's no really reason to like go any deeper into this, but it's pretty fucking funny.
No, it's another case of this has been happening a lot, that there are pastors in the U.S. who like God sent this because of our sinful ways, and then he gets fucking COVID-19. Oh God, I can't breathe.
Yeah.
Can't get out of bed.
I love it. I love it when these people like are just fucking like it's almost like it's almost like there is a god or like karma or something that's like they say something ridiculously full of shit and the universe just aligns things to fucking humiliate them.
It's damn near karmic justice.
It is. I don't believe in
I don't believe in karma, but
no.
you know what? You know, poetic irony is
right.
Is still a big fucking thing.
Most stained glass windows are pretty rainbow. True. Yo.
Yes.
Churches already have rainbows on them, yo. Stained glass rainbows.
They don't they say that rainbows are a sign of God's promise to not kill the human race a second time?
They won't. They don't even like talking about that anymore because because whenever I see like Christians get mad about rainbows, I'm like, guys, isn't that what? This is the sign of God's covenant to not flood the earth again. Yeah, like that's exactly what it is. Like, why are you getting salty, guys? I thought this was a Christian symbol, but they hate it there's because we've appropriated it.
There's more than one kind of rainbow too. There's a red rainbow and a gray rainbow and a double rainbow. And if you're North Korean, the double rainbow is really your big thing.
Yeah.
Especially if you're the leader. Double rainbow.
Double rainbows, yeah. Fucking I love it. It is karmic justice. Speaking of karmic justice.
Oh boy. What's this gonna be?
The wake of I hate how this is phrased. The wake of other boats in a pro-Trump parade in Texas caused 5 boats to sink. Sheriff's office said. Okay, yeah. So
the wake is the wave
that
crashes up against. Yeah, that's called a wave.
So yeah, dude. A Trump boat parade was happening, and a bunch of them sank. Bunch of.
Surprisingly, it's a very apt metaphor for the reason why the waves were kicked up was because the bigger boats kicked up the bigger waves and that capsized the smaller boats.
Yeah.
They just went off and fucking did their own thing without any regard to anybody else. That's why boats sank.
Yeah.
That's very telling. Yeah, Trump people just don't care about the small people.
That's not why America is sinking or anything. Yeah, it's pretty fucking funny. These ignorant ass fucking people, these dumb fucks just getting out there. Yeah, Trump, woo! Yes, wave our Trump flags. Yeah, Trump. Let's break social distancing quarantine rules in order to celebrate one of the most dangerous, destructive presidents our country has ever had. Woo! And then they crash.
And that's when you really listen. That's when you really listen to Tool and take to heart the admonition: learn to swim. Learn to fucking swim.
Hell yeah. No, it's a great metaphor for Trump's campaign as well. That everyone thinks everyone's just out there thinking everything's fine, being like, hell yeah, we're winning, woo! And like instead they're all sinking.
It's neither feast nor famine with this fucking bunch of yahoos, these yokels.
What are you talking about, yo? Fucking Trump supporters are brilliant people, intelligent people, thoughtful people, wonderful people. Okay, maybe
brilliant compared to a toddler trying to figure out where the fuck to go to the bathroom.
You know, I'm kind of salty that like the term undesirables or deplorables has been given such a negative connotation, because these people really are deplorable, and that's why like I can only gain like pleasure from watching shit like this happen. Like, you're shitty people. You're shitty, ignorant fucking people that are only hurting yourselves as well as your fellow Americans, and you don't care. You don't care. You're selfish. You're fucking racist. You're too dumb to realize how fucking destructive you're being to your own fucking children, your own fucking country, your own planet. You're just
unenlightened, narrow self-interest. That's Trump. That's MAGA hats and all them other fucking enablers.
And soon,
unenlightened self-interest. Fucking give me that. It's mine.
Yeah, almost like hey, what wasn't that the old criticism of the boomer generation? Funny that like
yeah, it is.
I feel like isn't boomers like the biggest voter base in this country?
Not necessarily, but they're getting there. Just remember, old people vote. Old people vote more than young people.
Guys,
we had.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
If we had more sense, it'd be like, hey, young people, you need to vote as soon as you fucking turn 18 or whenever the next election happens. Because let me tell you, it used to be 21. They literally got an amendment in.
You know what I noticed? A lot of young people really didn't used to care about voting, but back with the last generation, it was like a lot of people were telling us, like when like you're a millennial, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
I am.
So when us millennials were like younger, you know, people were always telling us, you gotta vote, you gotta care about politics, you gotta vote, and a lot of us were like, we don't care, fuck you. I think the older generations finally like gave up. They were like, who cares? We're not going to tell them to vote anymore. We're not going to try and get them involved. And then they started like actually, like now the Zoomers are actually starting to give a shit about politics. I think we might actually see like for the first time like we're slowly starting to see younger generations that are actually interested in politics. By the next election cycle, I wouldn't be surprised if we actually have like a good majority of the younger generation,
younger voters
voting.
A lot more people under 30, I would wager. A lot more than historically was
I really think it has to do with the fact that a lot of people, maybe I'm off on this, but this is my theory, is like everyone was like, so like, you gotta vote, you gotta care, and it made people not care. And then I feel like a lot of people just gave up, like, the young people don't vote, young people don't care about politics. And then a lot of younger people are like, wait, no, we actually do. Like, why are you not trying to get our vote? We actually do care. Like, you know?
Yeah, it's a bit of a casual tossing aside because demographics have changed a significant amount. Because I was old enough to vote in 2004, in the 2004 election. I didn't vote because I was going through some shit. I didn't vote till 2012, and I only voted because I didn't want the goddamn Mormon. And now the Mormon seems a lot better than what we fucking have right now.
Oh yeah, I'll take the Mormon.
And that's
any
sad.
Day. Let's take.
That's sad.
I'll have the Mormon
when Mitt
over
Romney
Trump.
is the least. I don't know the word. The least destructive.
I mean, he came up with Obamacare.
Yeah, it was originally Romney Care.
Yeah. So, I mean, again, like
look how well that turned out.
Sure. I mean, he came up with that idea, and it wasn't the best idea, but you know what? Better than Trump, who destroyed it.
Yeah. Trump has this pathological thing where anything that's related to Obama, he just instantly hates. And this is no more evident when he hired a fucking Obama lookalike to say, "You're fired. You're fired."
Wait, when? What?
Yeah, legitimately.
When did that happen?
Oh, that happened like ages ago.
Dude, I remember when he was first elected, or when he was getting like around then. I remember being like, dude, you know what I want to see? I want to see Trump when he like accepts like when he's inaugurated or whatever, and like I want to see him on the stage with Trump, with Obama, be like, hey Obama, you're fired. I remember saying that because I thought it would have been funny, you know, just to.
To be honest, I thought it would have been funny too, but that didn't happen.
It would have been like Trump was too dumb to actually do. Like, that would have been a moment in American history, okay? That would have been a moment in American history. A fucking TV show host becomes president and uses his famous catchphrase as his fucking former the former president leaves office to get one final little jab in at him. Because again, guys, I'm no fan of
that. Reminds me of like, okay, remember when W was coming out of office and Obama came in, and supposedly all the W's were missing from the fucking White House keyboards or some shit. Do you not remember that far back, or I don't know? Am I the only one who remembers
my
this?
memory? Dude, my memory only goes back like a year at most.
Oh shit!
Like I'm not.
Somebody in the chat will probably fucking find it, and they'll be like, "Here it is. You're right," or "Here it is. You're wrong." Okay.
You know what's weird about my memory? Like anything that happened within the last year, I feel like it happened yesterday. But anything that happened before then, I feel like it could have happened 5-10 years ago. I don't know.
I don't know when it happened. It just happened, you know.
Yeah,
I might have been there.
I'm like a goldfish.
Maybe not cognizant.
I'm like a goldfish, but instead of like having a memory of only a minute, I have a memory of only a year, approximately.
Actually, a goldfish have a memory approximate length of like 2 months.
Huh.
Yeah,
I know that was
aren't stupid.
That was the old meme. Is their memory only lasts a minute, or maybe it's a different fish.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just misinformation.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It was goldfish, but now you have new information. Hey, 2 months? That's better than a couple minutes, right?
Yeah.
You know? Okay. Cool. I'm lucky if I can remember what time I fucking wake up.
Yeah, dude, he did it.
Okay.
He said the thing. He said the thing, yo. He said it. He said you're fired. You're fired.
You're fired.
You're done.
You're fired.
Piss off. Get out of here. Piss off, mate. You're fucking garbage, dude. I want to see Chef Ramsay as president. Since we're electing TV hosts who aren't qualified in the slightest, can we have a British one? I know he probably doesn't qualify, but he's hey. Fucking Gordon Ramsay is more fucking qualified to hold office than Donald Trump. I will stand by that 120 million%. He may not be more qualified by a lot, but he's more qualified. Okay.
Okay, so I was wrong. The W's were missing in 2001.
Huh.
When W got elected.
Oh, wait. Huh. Weird.
Yeah. Many aides in the new administration assigned to the Eisenhower Executive Office building discovered Monday that their computer keyboards were missing the WP.
Get it? Because George
I'm
W.
Sorry, not WP. W key.
Yeah. That it's because they call me W. George W. Bush. Damn right.
Tacos rule.
I took all the W's. they ain't never gonna know it was me. They're gonna be looking for them all day. They're gonna be trying to find them. They ain't never gonna find them. I got all the W's right here. I showed Barbara. She thought it was funny too.
Actually, Barbara was his mom.
Oh,
Nancy.
Yeah.
Nancy thinks it's cool.
Nancy, yeah. Oh, I showed my well, I can't call my mama. Let her know what was up. I called my mama. I told her I got all the W's. She laughed. She said I'm a very smart boy. She said I'm very intelligent for my age.
As the moment you mentioned Barbara, I had this thought. George Carlin said something about this woman. Oh yeah. The silver douchebag.
The silver douchebag. It's true.
It's true, yeah.
Yeah, someone dropped the article. The White House mystery, missing W's. Aides to President Bush are working on a mystery, the case of the missing W's. Oh my God. Many aides in the new administration assigned to the Eisenhower Executive Office building adjacent to the White House discovered Monday that their computer keyboards were missing the W key, a critical problem given their boss's name is George W. Bush, and he's often referred to simply as W. Yeah. Oh my God. I wonder who did it. Wait, did they figure out who did it?
Um, no, I don't think they did.
Damn.
I don't think they did at all.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Okay. I wonder if it was just Bush himself though, dude. I want to imagine it was Bush himself. him sitting there scheming.
Literally,
yeah, I got all the W's.
literally.
They I'm the last person they'd suspect.
I can't do a W. He's too Texan for me.
Yeah, it's hard, but
give us time. A reporter replied dryly. They've never found out, or if they have, nobody said a fucking thing in 19 goddamn years.
I want to know what happened, yo. Where'd the W keys go?
I demand to know where the W's went.
This was written in 2006, so in
Oh, no, the article was posted in 2006, but the actual article is from 2001.
Right. No, but it was posted in 2006, so in 5 years it wasn't discovered. No one figured it out, and still no one's discovered. I want to know what happened to those missing W's, yo.
That still brings up another mystery. Who won the Have Dinner with Seth MacFarlane contest?
Maybe it was Seth MacFarlane himself. Maybe he rigged it.
I won my own contest.
Maybe maybe it was just like, you know what, it's too mean. I can't make someone buy me lunch. I'm just gonna buy myself lunch.
Like, Jesus Christ.
I have to give Seth MacFarlane. I have to give him this. It was a funny contest. It was weird, but it was unique. Like I can't be mad about it.
I'm still solving that mystery. It's like the Bermuda Triangle of fucking giveaways.
Yeah, dude.
Who won the contest? Who bought the fucking golf shoes? I'm sorry, I had a Raul Duke moment there.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, shit, I don't know.
The W's, yeah. I want to find. I feel like when Bush eventually like moved out of the White House and he's like packing up his stuff, and like the Secret Service like going through it like to make sure like everything's like above board, or they're like watching, and they're like, what's this, Mr. President? It's like, hey, nothing. I'm just this is nothing. It's just a little box with some mementos. Like, Mr. President, we have to take a look at that. That looks a little suspicious. No, it's just a box of mementos. Y'all don't gotta worry about this. and he's like, Mr. President's like, no, and then they're like fighting over it back and forth, like, Mr. President, give me that. No, this is mine. You can't have it. You can't have it. Fuck you. I dodged a shoe. I'm a hero to this country. I'm the greatest president. Let me have it. And in the scuffle, like the box like falls to the floor. A bunch of like W keys like fall all over the floor, and like the Secret Service agents just like look at the floor, look at the president, look at the floor again, and it's like, I don't
pick up your W, sir.
Pick up your W. Yeah. Like, it's not like they would get mad at him either. It would just be like, I don't understand why you did this, but okay. See, that's probably why it was never discovered, because like it probably was him, and like they found out. It was like, okay, whatever. We're just gonna no one's even gonna remember this. Let's just sweep this under the rug. Never happened.
We're just gonna get them new keyboards.
Maybe
taxpayer-funded keyboards with working W keys.
Well, yeah, maybe that's the deal. Maybe it was some office worker who was sick and tired of like old shitty keyboards that needed to be upgraded and replaced, and they were like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Like, we can't afford new keyboards, but the fucking president can afford a fucking a new golf course or some shit. Like, what the fuck, yo? We need new keyboards." I'm like, you know what? Fuck this, yo. I know exactly what to do. I'm gonna take all the W keys. And they had to buy new keyboards. That's how you take action against your workplace, guys. That's how you stand up against the fucking bourgeois.
Project Mathesar says, I figured it out. Bush was playing Scrabble and tried to cheat, so he grabbed the W's off the keyboards, and nobody had stones to tell him he couldn't do that.
Yeah. What? Well, we were playing Scrabble. I needed a W. I couldn't spell I couldn't spell wood without it. Hey guys, wood. It's kind of like it sounds kind of like Bush, which is another fun way. Hey guys, my name's Bush. Imagine if my name were Wood, and it were like Wood Bush. That'd be funny. Wood Bush, guys. Wood Bush.
Woody Bush.
Woody Bush.
Woody Bush.
A Woody Bush.
Woody Bush.
A bushy wood. Hell yeah.
Nah, Woody Bush. It's evocative.
No, it's not. It's not dark enough, yo. Chess is here.
Hi.
Anyway, I think that's pretty much a stream, yo. Hey, Chess, did you know that back in 2001, there was a mystery where all the keyboards at the White House were missing W's?
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
I think the president did it. I think the president did it.
Was George W. Bush the one that was in office?
Yeah, W.
Yeah.
That's why they're like, it's kind of hard to type. I mean, our president, like, his initial is W. Most people refer to him as W. Like, I still think it's like it was like a disgruntled office worker. It's like, we need new keyboards, damn it. It's like, not in the budget. It's like, but we need new keyboards. Like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm taking the W keys.
If I was going to do a prank, that'd be a prank I would do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which,
That's pretty apt. I'd actually switch the keys around and put them in alphabetical order.
Yeah.
Without remapping them, you know. A would be where the Q is. B, C, D, E, F, G.
A, B, Q.
But I put the numbers in reverse order.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that's pretty much a stream, yo. This was fun. Thanks for joining me, Hyan.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for pointing out that Matt Dillihunty thing, because that made me mad, but that was decent content, yo.
Yeah. By far.
So hell yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for chilling. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure to like and share. Make sure to fucking join the Discord. Follow me on Twitter. All of that dope shit. And become a fucking patron, yo. Become a patron. It's only $2. Like, what the fuck? It is only $2. It's like the lowest amount that I possibly could have put if I didn't put $1. But it's look, fuck $1, okay? It's $2. $2 is better, okay? It's a nice it's an even number, okay? And you get a bunch of dope shit from it. You get a bunch of perks, yeah? Go check that shit out. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I think we're gonna go like to McDonald's.
Yeah, I'm craving something specific.
Get some food. Okay. Hey, Chess wants to get the Animancer special.
Yes, and I'm not ashamed of that.
The Animancer special, yo. 5 fucking sausage McMuffins, yo. Oh no, 4 sausage McMuffins and a Coke.
It's 4. It's 4.
4 sausage McMuffins and a Coke. Yeah, dude. $5, yeah. Best deal ever. Go get the Animancer special today. Okay, thanks for watching, everyone. Peace out. Piss off. I love you guys. You're all